'cause freedom don't come free. I'm an American soldier, an American. Beside my brothers and my sisters, I will proudly take a stand. When liberty's in jeopardy, I will always do what's right.
I was just an old country boy, and my toes were spread apart from walking in the mud, quite frankly. But you know, when I graduated from high school, I had no aspirations to go into college or anything like that. So I joined the military to avoid the draft, number one, and to get a future, hold of some kind of career in my life. And it did turn out to be the military, totally. I enlisted in '61, like I said, and that was primarily to avoid the draft, because you got a choice, you know, if you wanted to do something particular. However, I didn't wind up with that choice, but that's the way things worked back then.
That's the military.
I stayed there at Fort Bragg, and then went from the 7th Special Forces to the 3rd Special Forces, which that was a time when they were building up the Green Berets, so to speak. And that was another group that formed, and I was one of the original 15 or so guys that formed that. You know, I came back from Vietnam the first time. Didn't really know what was going on in Vietnam, because this was right when they overthrew Diem, and it was just it was a test, I guess, at that time. And it did work out. When I came back, I stayed in the States for a while. Went to Panama and spent 3 years down there. Worked at the jungle school down there, which is the only place, again, because we were Kennedy's favorite, that we had a jungle school. Moved to Mesquite. Didn't have any idea that that's where we were going to move to, but we went looking around and found Mesquite, bought a house, and here we are. After we got here, I saw that there was a little veterans representation here. And one of the first things I did was, I asked Brian Montgomery, who was the city manager at the time, what he thought would really help to put Mesquite on the map. And we both came up with, a wall visit. So Patty and I worked very, very hard on that for almost a half a year.
The Traveling Vietnam Veterans Memorial Wall.
So that's the first thing that I worked on. And then we did a Korean War, no, before that we did a World War II honorary breakfast. And then we did a Korean War honorary breakfast. And when I say we, I've had some real good help, like Barb Benedict, and John Nettle, and other guys that have helped a lot on this stuff. It's not been just me. Bill Fairchild helped a lot. So those 3 things, and then I started Vietnam Veterans of America organization. We've started doing some things like trying to get veterans registered for benefits. There's a simple 3-page form that they need to fill out, and they need to. When we get to have the numbers that are required by the Veterans Administration, we can start lobbying for a health clinic here. And that's a way off, but someday, you know, Mesquite will grow, and hopefully it'll happen.